Hi campers! My name is Grace and I'm going to be showing you how to make an animal habitat diorama today. So the first thing you'll need is going to be a shoebox or a box that has the same proportions as a shoebox. You're also going to need scissors and glue. Remember to ask your parents to help you with the scissors because they're pretty sharp. And I am going to be using pom-poms and pipe cleaners and markers and some Mod Podge maybe at the end. So I'm using these materials, but you can use whatever materials you want that can create a little habitat for your pom-pom animal. And you can also draw in your animal to the habitat. So I have already made the sky, the ground, and the little frog pond. And I am going to move the camera over here so that you guys can see everything a little better.
Yeah.
All right, so I have my little pom-pom frog and I put the gooey eyes on it. And now we have to make the arms, which is a pretty tricky part. So what I'm gonna do is just wiggle this pipe cleaner in to where I want it, just to kind of get the idea of where I want the arm to be. Now I'm gonna put a little dot on the very tip of the pipe cleaner and nudge that in to where I had it before, and that's one arm. And I folded the pipe cleaner like this so that it's like a little foot. Now for the other arm, I'm going to do the same thing, and yes. I hope you guys are having a lot of fun so far. And you guys can work on this a little bit each day, which I'm sure Pastor Amber has told you guys about already. Alright, so there are the arms. Now for the legs. So first I'm going to bend the legs so that they're like a frog leg first, and then I'm going to cut them like this. So this should be the shape of them. And I'm going to get that idea of where I want them. Just going to be right there. Perfect. Now I'm going to use my glue again. Dot, dot, not a lot. Just a little more maybe. Alright, that's perfect. Okay. Now we have the froggy. And you can do different things for your animals. You can do different animals and habitats, legs, arms, all of that stuff. So now moving on to the next leg. I think it's looking pretty good so far. All right. Just gonna bend it just like I did before, so that they look the same. Alright, so I'm gonna glue it just like before. Okay, so now the little froggy has arms and legs, and I'm sure He's really happy about having arms and legs now, so he can move around, yeah. So now frogs kind of have that distinctive little bump for their eyes, kind of like eyebrows, and I am gonna actually do that for my frog so that it looks a bit more like a frog, because it isn't really looking like a frog right now. And for the pipe cleaners, there's a lot of uses for them. I'm also gonna be using them as vines for the background, his little habitat. Yeah. There's one. Now for the other one. I'm really excited for you guys about what you come up with. I bet you guys are going to be so creative with this. I'm so excited. All right. Okay. The arms and legs were pretty tricky, but we got them done, and I'm sure my frog is really happy now. So now that we've got him done, we are going to do the more details on the background. So I have this pom-pom right here, and what I'm gonna do with this is kind of pull the fuzz apart on it, because when you make pom-poms, they're super fuzzy, right? And when you pull them, the fuzz kind of comes out. And in this frog habitat, there are going to be a lot of trees and bushes, so I'm going to use the pom-pom fuzz to make a bush. So you can be super creative with the materials. Don't have to stick to what they're made for. You can use them any way you want. And I think that is so cool. I love getting different materials and having fun with them. So I'm just gonna put this in there, right like that. All right, so now we have a little bush, and I'm gonna make another one so that it has a little friend. After this, I'm gonna do some pipe cleaner vines, and yeah. Okay. So, now we've got enough fuzz for the second bush, and yes, these bushes are looking super good. Oh, super good. It's okay to make mistakes. Just happy little accidents. All right. Perfect. I'm sure you guys are doing great so far. Now, for the vines, I am gonna put a pipe cleaner in half and twist it all around, just like this. And I'm gonna kind of bend it like that, because nature does not look so fuzzy, but it's okay. It's what we've got. Alright, so I'm gonna just trace it with the glue. Right, and I'm gonna put this in back just like that. Whoa. for a little while, like that, so that it doesn't fall down. Okay, and I'm gonna do this for a little while until it's all the way like that, and I'll come back to you guys. Okay guys, this is my finished product. I added some more little plants, and I drew on some flowers and put my froggy in his habitat. I also changed my plan of the pipe cleaner vines and drew on the vines instead because the glue wasn't really sticking. And everybody changes plans sometimes, so it's totally fine. And I hope you guys had a ton of fun with this. And of course, you guys can add as many details as you want. You don't have to do exactly what I did. You can do completely other stuff, but I'm really excited for you guys. So, bye.